Hello friends, this is my channel Design Dreamers. Today we are going to be designing this t-shirt using a Cricut and a transfer sheet. Please follow, like and subscribe this channel and stay tuned. We are going to be using this Cricut design space to work on the image. I have generated the image using the Bing Microsoft Designer. This is the application right here, and I just put in the words, the description for the image that I like, and they give you a couple of options. So I have selected this. This is the best one I like right here. I'm gonna be saving it and downloading it into my folder. Next, I'm gonna be uploading the image we just saved. So I'm going to go to upload image, and I have this image right here. We're going to be selecting complex as this is going to be a print and cut image. And then for the background, I'm going to be actually removing the background because I'm going to be working on a dark t-shirt and I don't want the background on this. So I'm just going to click on this and the background gets removed. And for the image, I'm going to be using an eraser tool because I like this image without the sparkles right here. So I'm just going to be using this tool and getting rid of the sparkles. I'm going to just go ahead and remove all the sparkles. Just want to make sure I have a clean picture to work on. And here I have all the stars removed, and this is a mistake I have done right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and revert the image back. So here, and I'm going to go ahead and remove the star. And now the image looks good and clear. I'm just going to zoom in and I'm going to see that I don't have any sparkling effects here and there. Now this looks like a quite clear image. I'm going to apply and continue. And now here we have a cut image and then we have a print and cut image. We're going to be selecting the print then cut image, and we're going to go ahead and upload it. I have the image right here. I'm going to upload this, add it to the canvas. I'm going to go ahead and move this image in the center, and right now you see we have one single layer, and we can actually hide the image and we can unhide it. And then there's I see a review warning sign. It's for low resolution. I'm not going to really worry about that right now, but if you want, you could always increase the higher resolution for your printer. I mean the resolution for the image. Next, I'm going to be adding a second layer that is going to be an offset. I would actually be adding offset is going to be a border for the image, so my Cricut can cut around that border. I'm going to be using this tool right here, offset, which is set to a default value of 0.25. You see the border right here, it's quite big for me. So according to your preference, you could make a smaller border, a bigger border, but I would like a smaller border right now. I'm going to go ahead and do 0.05. So this is the perfect border I would like, 0.05. I'm going to go ahead and apply it. And you see there is the second layer added, offset, print, and then cut. And I'm going to go ahead and hide this image. I'm going to use this, go to operation, basic, and I just need to remove these two small dots. I'm going to go to contour, and I'm going to hide all the contours, so this is not going to be in my image. So right now I'm going to go ahead and unhide this image, and I see that I have the border which is gray color, so I can actually visualize if the image is perfectly sitting on the border. So right now I can even change the size of the image. So I like the setting of the image as it is. I'm gonna actually just go ahead and change the color of the border that we have created to white. And here we go. I'm gonna highlight the whole image because as you see we have two different layers. So to create this a one single layer, I would actually have to go ahead and attach and then flatten. And so here we have a whole single image. We can even increase the image size from here, 7.5. Yeah, so at 7.5 I see an error right here. It tells me that the image is too large, and that is because I am using A4 size paper, and there's going to be a specific size for the image that we can use, and this is the specific size they mentioned, 7.4 into 7.4. So I'm just going to go ahead and auto resize the image. So I have the image set and I can see that the error has gone away. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm all set with the image. I'll just go ahead and do make so I can go ahead and print it and cut it using the Cricut. And I'm not going to be saving the project right now. And here we can see that the image is going to be placed on a Cricut mat. I have a 12 by 12 size Cricut mat. I'm going to be placing the image as shown right here, the paper. And you can change the material size if needed. I just have an A4 size paper, so I'm going to go with this size. And I'm not going to be, the mirror is off as default. I'm just going to keep it off because I don't need to mirror the image, as I'm going to be setting it up front on the t-shirt. So I can go ahead and continue to send it to the printer. So once I click on send to printer, I can I can select the printer. I have the printer selected right here, and then we have add bleed and we have a system dialog. So add bleed is actually set on by default. Bleed, it actually extends the ink slightly beyond the border of the image so that the Cricut has a white margin to cut the image. So I'm just going to keep it as it is. And then for the system dialog, you can set the preference if you click it on, and on the next screen you would be able to set the preference for your printer. Like you can change the paper type before you send it to the printer. So I have already set my preferences, so I'm not going to be turning that on. I'm just going to leave it as it is. And then, but if you are not clear with what this is, you can always add your comments to the video, and I can add a new video to explain this for my viewers. I'm going to go ahead and print. So my image has been printed, and I can set the base material for the Cricut. I'm just going to choose browse the material from here, and I'm going to go to all materials, and I'm going to browse printable iron on dark. You can bookmark that so it can be saved for future use, and it's all done. So I have my base material set, and the pressure it is set to default, but I'm going to do it more because I need more pressure on I need the blade to put extra pressure so I get a more precise cut on my sheet. You could always just leave it to default. You could do less. It's all according to the preference. And now I have everything set, and I'm going to just load the mat, and I'm going to have the Cricut cut the image, and we're going to be transferring that image. We're going to iron press it onto the t-shirt.